out pretty good. I've already beaten Scraps with it along with a few other decks, so let's get started. Double Netaria Pineapple. Double Titanial. If someone has an ulti that they want to trade me, that'd be cool. Take a look at my stuff. 3 Bamboo Shoots. Again, if someone has an ulti they want to trade me, that'd be really cool. 2 Rose Whip. 2 Lunefire Blossom. One's kind of janked up, so if one of y'all has someone to trade me, again, I'd appreciate it. Lord Poisons. Good for getting back Titanial or one of your other hard hitters at the graveyard. Snifus is pretty much the plague spreader of the deck. Violet Witch. Dandelion, some people run 2. It's a good idea to run 2. Just this past week, 1 seemed to do the trick, so I was content with that. Single Botanical Lion. Single Netaria Guardian as a Super DT. Twilight Rose Knight. Netaria Beans. If your opponent attacks it, once per turn it's not destroyed. Once per turn it's not destroyed by battle, so that's kind of cool. So if it takes them another turn to get rid of it, then they're going to lose 1,000 in the process, because every time they attack it while it's face up, they take 500. Works out pretty well. Kind of like a marshmallow. Spore's pretty cool. Says, remove from play a plant in your graveyard. It gains that level, and you special summon it from the graveyard. Works out pretty cool. Big synchro, big tuner. It's really cool. Hobby League Monster Reborn. Hobby League Swords. Gold Sark. Double Gold MST. Super Dark Hole. Dual Terminal Mark of the Rose. Rare Book of Moon. Double Thorn of Malice, really good card. Can be equipped to a plant or a Black Rose Dragon. It actually says that on the card. Smashing Ground. Giant Trunade. Mirror Force. And in addition to Mirror Force, Double Wall of Thorns. If you have a face-up plant, it does the exact same thing as well as Mirror Force, so it's basically like running 3. It's pretty cool. Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment. If y'all have warnings and you're willing to trade them, I need them. Take a look at my stuff, please. Deep Prison. Bottomless. And Dark Bribe. And we move on to the Synchros. Netaria Beast. And all my Synchros. The back is Elephant. Clear sleeve. Kind of took the idea from a buddy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Overdrive. Thought it was pretty cool. Allied Justice Catastor. Queen of Thorns. She says when anybody would summon a non-plant from their hand, they first have to pay 1,000. So they pay 1,000, then you bottomless it, and you laugh as they cry. I know that makes me sound bad. Run 2 of them. Splendid Rose. Brio. Black Rose Dragons times 2. If y'all have Ultra, Ghost, or Ultimate, I really appreciate it. Both me and my wife need another piece for our decks because she runs planets as well, although a different version. Goyo Guardian. Double Stardust. If anyone has another Ghost, I'm uber interested. RDA. Mistworm. Leo Drake. And Chimera Tech Fortress for those sticky situations with Machina. Still 3 Fabled Ravens, still one of the best cards because you discard a card, as many cards as you want, just make it go up that many levels and gain 400 attack. Double Fabled Ruby Ruda. This is a new card out of Star Strike Blast. When it's selected as an attack target, you can discard a Fabled to negate the attack. He's a 4-star tuner. Double Fabled Arustos. He says when you have 2 or less cards in hand, all Fabled you control gain 400 attack. Curse says when she's discarded to the graveyard, select a level 4 or lower Fabled in the grave, accept it, and special summon it. Double Fabled Ashenvale. He says if it battles during damage calc, you can send one card only from your hand to the graveyard to have it gain 600 attack during damage calc only. Galabus says discard a card to destroy an opponent's monsterized defense equal to or less than its attack, which is 1500. So if you equip it and its attack goes up, then it works too, because it doesn't say original attack. Double Fabled Lurie. When it's discarded, you special summon it. Single Kushano. He's a 3-star tuner. Says you can discard a Fabled to bring him back to your hand. Sulkias says you can discard 2 cards from your hand except for him to special summon it from the graveyard. Grimro says if you control a Fabled, discard it to add a Fabled from deck to hand. Diff says if a Fable is discarded, you contribute him to special summon it. Miss Toji says you can discard him to make any one of your Fables a tuner.
It's so quiet.
Single Gores. Double Secret Honest. With all the discard power in this deck, double gold, Warlord of Dark World works really well. Single Monster Reborn.
No.
Single Dark Hole.
Wi-Fi.
Single Trinade.
It's his mom's like chocolate.
Single Dark World Lightning.
And Jay didn't tell me he wanted it.
Single Mind Control. Double Dark World Dealings, Lizard Ulti.
He didn't tell me anytime he wanted.
Double Book of Moon.
I didn't take any.
Double MST.
I've got a ton of bread.
Mirror Force.
I've got
Deep
3
Prison.
mini loaves. They look great.
Solemn Judgment. Bottomless. Torrential Tribute. Trapstun.
And Alicia.
Alright y'all, that completes the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. Single Catastor. Again y'all, I need these Elephants non-first edition. If you just want to send them to me or in a trade, just pass them my way. It's always appreciated.
Lovely.
Fabled Ragin. He says when he synchro summoned, if you have 2 or less cards in hand, draw 2, you have 2. Brio. Goyo. Chaos King Archfiend. He says he requires a Fiend tuner. When it attacks, you can switch the attack and defense of all face-up monsters your opponent controls until the end of the battle phase. So it's pretty righteous. Ancient Sacred Wyvern says if you're ahead in life points, it gains the difference as attack. If your life points are lower, then it loses the difference. When it's destroyed by a battle and sent to the graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points to special summon it. Single Black Rose. Double Fabled Valkyrus. He says you can discard a Fiend to draw a card once per turn. Double Stardust. RDA. Mistworm. And Double Fabled Leviathan. First off, Katakuri Ninja, model 339 Sazank. He says, all Katakuris say they must attack a Fable, and if they're chosen as an attack target, they automatically turn to defense mode. So it's really hard to take life point damage using them unless it's piercing. But they all say those 2 effects. Sazank says when he's flipped, send a face-up monster to the graveyard. So Stardust and Shooting Star do not negate this card because it does not destroy. It just sends it straight to the graveyard. Also, during the turn that Sazank is flipped face up, he can attack your opponent directly. Next off, Katakuri Barrel Model 96, Shinkuro. He says once per turn he's not destroyed by battle. He's a 2-star tuner. Next, Katakuri Bushi Model 6318. Mushin Chiha, something along those lines. If another Katakuri monster on the field is destroyed, it gains 400 attack, permanent. 2-star Katakuri Merchant, model 177, Inashichi. He says, when he's normal summon, add a Katakuri from deck to hand. Again, all these Katakuris have the effect that when they're attacked, they're changed to defense position and must attack if able. Next, Katakuri Soldier model 236, Nizamu. When he's destroyed, you special summon level 4 lower Katakuri from your deck in face-up attack position. Next, Katakuri Strategist model 248, Nishpachi. Again, I'm trying to not butcher these names, but they're a little bit hard. He's a 3-star tuner. He says when he's normal or special summoned, select one monster on the field and change its battle position. Double Cyber Dragon, you know what he does. Double Machina Gear Frame, commonly running gadgets, but it runs well in this deck because this deck is also machine-based. Double Machina Fortress, y'all know about him. I know y'all know about him. Three golden gearboxes. It says you select the face-up Katakuri, it gains 500 attack and 1500 defense until the end phase. Amazing card if you want to keep something on the field. Triple Katakuri Anatomy. It's basically 6 Samurai United. Whenever a Katakuri changes battle position, it gets a counter. You kill the card and up to 2 counters to draw up to 2 cards. Double Solidarity. Double Katakuri Showdown Castle. It says, when a face-up Katakuri monster you control selects an opponent's face-up monster as an attack target, you can change the target's battle position. When it's face-up destroyed and sent to the graveyard, select one level 4 or higher Katakuri in your graveyard and special summon it. Amazing card. Monster Reborn. Machina Armored Unit says when a machine type you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one machine monster from your deck with the same attribute, so Earth in this case, and less attack. Triple Katakuri Trick House says when the battle position of a Katakuri monster you control is changed, select one card on the field and destroy it. So when any of your Katakuris is attacked, chosen as an attack target, pretty much activate that to negate the attack, destroy their monster, all that fun stuff. Katakuri Clock, great card to double with Katakuri Barrel. Because it says, when a face-up defense Katakuri monster is selected as an attack target, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. So it's Lightning Vortex. The only trick is, you cannot activate it when the Katakuri is switched to defense, because it's already been chosen as an attack target. So with Barrel, they attack it, it goes to defense, they attack it again to kill it, and you activate the clock. Great combo. D2 Shield doubles the Katakuri's defense. Well, select one defense position monster you control, and the defense becomes double the original. Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Wabaku. Alright y'all, that's it for the main deck. Next up comes the extra deck. All them good synchros and whatnot. First off, we got Armory Arm. Pretty Elephant. If any of y'all do trades with me, and y'all have non-first edition Elephants that you just want to throw in, I'd really appreciate it, because something happened to the 40 I had. No idea, but I'd appreciate it, guys. Allied Justice Catastor. Materia Beast. Brio. Goyo. Triple Katakuri Shogun, model 00, Beret. He says, when he synchro summons, special summon a Katakuri from your deck. Once per turn, you can select one monster on the field and change its battle position. Great card to have. Double Black Rose. Double Stardust. Ultimate and Ghost. It's very pretty. Ulti RDA. Mistworm. And Chimera Tech Fortress